The Crypto Markets Update is presented by Grayscale, the world's largest digital currency asset manager.
Let's have a live look at Bitcoin. The CoinDesk Bitcoin price XBX index currently trading at $45,969. Bitcoin is down about 10% over the past 24 hours, and the CoinDesk Ether price ETX index currently trading at 33.85. ETH is down 10% for the day, and the new DFX CoinDesk's DeFi index is taking a beating as well, down trading at $580, down about almost 13% over the past 24 hours. And joining us now to discuss the crypto markets is Jeff Reed, head of institutional sales at FINXFLO, a crypto trading liquidity aggregator. Welcome to the show, Jeff. So I'd like to hear your assessment of the macro or technical factors that are creating the sea of red I'm seeing in the crypto markets right now.
Yeah, hi, Christine. Pleasure to be on the show today. Yesterday's price action, which we've seen before, in my opinion, is driven by a classic profit taking. Over the course of the last 7 weeks, Bitcoin was up 71%. Ethereum was up 98%. Guys started taking profits off the table. And as you know, the crypto markets are highly automated. So there are a lot of algos that automatically go into liquidation mode, especially when we see several large positions of leverage on future contracts. I think yesterday up to 2.3 billion across all outstanding coins was liquidated in the market. And that just adds to continued selling pressure.
Right. We're seeing huge volumes, up 70% yesterday, 40% today. You mentioned excess leverage. There have been a lot of margin calls. Is this healthy for the market?
Yes. I can tell you, I come from a background of 20 years of capital markets experience. This is exactly what we'd like to see. We don't want to continuously be in situations where the market just keeps going straight up. It encourages way too much risk. So these types of 10, 20% market pullbacks are healthy. So one thing I would also like to point out is if you look specifically at Bitcoin and Ethereum, look at their support levels, right? The market came down, hit the support levels, and then rallied right back up off that support. For Bitcoin, that was around 45,000. For Ethereum, that was right around 3,000. So that's, I think, something that's more important to focus on. And over the next couple of days, I think we should look for traders to essentially see some more stability in the price action. And then we could easily see the market come back and start to test 50K for Bitcoin and retest the high of 4,000 in Ethereum. One thing that I see as a major driver, here at FINXFLO, we're seeing a lot of institutional demand. Retail demand is also important in the market, but as more and more institutions come in, these guys love to see this volatility, and they will trade it all day long because they can make money on the way up and they can make money on the way down. So overall, yes, it contributes to a healthy market.
What is your end of year outlook?
Yeah, I take a pretty conservative approach to my outlook. I think Bitcoin could easily hit 75K before the end of the year. Ethereum, we could certainly test 5,000. Instead of making individual coin price predictions, I think it's important to note that the market is continuing to move higher as more and more institutions come into the space. Every day we see announcements coming out. Most of the big banks are now getting involved, and I expect 2022 to be a year that is full of M&A activity in the space, which I think will continue to drive markets higher.
As a liquidity aggregator, where in the world are you seeing the most action?
Oh, well, the U.S., I can only speak to the U.S. market. That's kind of my world. But yeah, the U.S. market is certainly a big focus for FINXFLO and most other exchanges around the world. You can't really be competitive in crypto markets unless you also play within the U.S. Regulations. So regulations is something that's very important to us. And we're seeing strong institutional demands from both crypto-focused hedge funds and more traditional hedge funds coming in from capital markets that have allocated only small percentages of their total AUM, but that allocation will continue to increase throughout the next 6 months.